Hello guys and welcome back to Small World of Tanks. Today I'm bringing you quite a few replays. I've got a couple of after this particular video or clip, I have two little short clips showing my encounters with the Weasel Toe, which we all know is a very well balanced tank, and just to prove it, there's a couple of clips of me bouncing off of Weasel Toe. And I think I think both clips are in this tank as well. So you know, not got a pea shooter or a gun, has it? So, you know, nothing should bounce off the Weasel Toe anyway, even if you had a pea shooter gun. Anyway, we're on Redshire. We've pushed to the Brawly corner. Not the most brawly tank, but I think I've just got the upgraded tracks in this game. So it is a nicer tank to play with. It's a lot more flexible. You can get up to speeds a lot quicker, and yeah, it's just a nicer tank to play with. Still haven't got the better gun yet. As you can see, we unfortunately a lot of the times whenever we're getting spotted up, we're getting shot at by something. So something very irritatingly shooting me over there that I can't see, which is nice. And I think it's that tank over there is just getting hit for a lot of his health, which is nice. As you can see, we've got mainly assisted damage here. We've got 1,300 spotting assist, only 964 of our own damage. But yeah, we're getting hit most of the times we're poking up on this hill. And obviously I can't really fight on the Brawly corner. I just don't have the armor. I know I am a main battle tank, but it's a leopard. It's got no armor, so I've got to be very careful. You know, especially since there are missiles in this game, and this tank basically can get penned by missiles from the front, which is nice. So yeah, not the best tank to be going out in recently after they've put in the German light tanks who've all got missiles. Then you've all got the BMPs and you've got the Weasel Toes and all that in this game. That guy pushed a little bit too far there, and we've got to punish him, because if we let them come over this hill, they can surround our guys, our heavies that are fighting on that little corner there. So yeah, and once they're dead, then we'll be dead. So we've got to protect them from those tanks who want to push over on that hill there. As you can see, we are losing this game, and I'm getting a little bit frustrated because my gun is not really doing what it should be doing right now. I'm only getting the occasional shots off, but I am getting assisted. So it's not a total waste, but I am gonna relocate in a minute just to try to get, because obviously there's one or two tanks who are just continuously waiting for me to poke my head up here, which is quite annoying. I mean, in a way, I'm also helping the team because those tanks are not looking at anybody else or not doing any more damage. So, as you can see, we are relocating. They are pushing the other flank quite heavily. So if we can get shots across, that would be nice. As you can see, one of our main tanks is like falling back there, and he's on pretty much full health. That's not good. We don't want to be, when they're pushing towards our base, we don't want to be seeing full health tanks, that's for sure. And of course we bounce that shot, which is very nice. Obviously, like I said, it's quite far away, so the penetration does drop over distance. And of course, don't pen that one either. Just hit the tracks and don't even take them off, which is quite annoying. Someone again is now looking in my general direction, so we're going to get behind this rock. And of course, it's one of the broken tanks. It looks like he's staring at me. I'm bouncing every shot because it's that tank. I know that you can pen its main drive wheel. It's one of the only places you can pen it from the front. Well, pretty much is the only one, and it is a small shot as well. So I'm unlikely to pen it. As you can see, we've only got one round of normal ammunition, and of course bounced again. But now we should hopefully, now we're in premium territory, we should be penning most of the shots. And of course I say that and we track something and not actually do any damage. So a lot of these shots have not penned any of the tanks we've been firing at. So we've got about 3,000 of our own damage, close to 2,000 assisted. As you can see, bouncing pretty much every shot. And our team is losing by quite a bit right now, so we want to make every shot count if we can. And that's one thing I have realised in Cold War. Obviously, you've got true vision in Cold War. I have managed to get shots on tanks where the only thing I can see is the additional flag they've put on their tank. So, quite honestly, I would advise against that. It's not going to make a massive difference. Okay, you know, in the majority of games, no one's going to notice that one little flag in some bushes. But you know, against good players, yeah, you wanna be careful of people being able to see your sticking up a flag. To be honest, of course, another bounce. Even with premium rounds, just bouncing most of these shots. So I want to finish off that guy there. I'm willing to take a hit to finish off and take a guy out, because the teams are now equaling out a little bit. And of course, he waits there for me to show myself, but fine. I took a hit, but I took a guy out of the game, which is more than enough, because he was a higher tier in this era, and of course that guy gets a massive hit from a missile tank. We take a shot into that thumper. Shame he managed to pull back just in time. I'm expecting, obviously this is the last corner. It got bounced. These premium rounds don't seem to be helping me too much in this particular game. Seem to be bouncing just as much. I'm expecting the enemy to just come over on us in every angle, because we're all stuck in one little area. And there is a heavy coming towards our light tank. I'm not sure what our light tank is doing. It's just kind of sitting still. I wouldn't be surprised if he is AFK, but no, he's actually running away. Okay. Bouncing off the cupolas there and everything. I'm really looking forward to the gun upgrade on this thing. Actually, no, I can't remember. I might have got the gun upgrade in like my last game I played in it, so I haven't used it with the new gun. So hopefully I'll be getting some better games. Today, obviously, the day of the recording of this, so this will be long gone. I will probably won't upload this for about a month. But today I'm going to be doing a play session, which I'll try to get a couple of usable games out to make a video, and then the next day I'll be doing a live stream, which is kind of how I've been playing at the moment. Of course, none of my shots seem to be hitting. I'm just quite annoyed that we're going to get rear-ended at this point. Of course, that guy goes straight in and gets missiled. Doesn't look good. There's 3 versus 4 right now. And there's a missile tank. And this guy is just gunning for it. I don't know why. But we're going to support him. And we take another guy out. It's 3 on 3. I'm going to try it. There's a missile tank somewhere. Again, bouncing off the tip of its turret. I know where the rest of the enemy team's coming from. Again, just bouncing every shot on that thumper. Just put in the HE there, just to try to do some that kind of damage to the damn tank. And we kind of know where the enemy's coming from. Coming from this direction. I don't know what my teammates are doing. It was generally known where they were. I know, rush that shot. Don't know why I rushed that shot. Should have taken him out. Now he's on enough health for me to splash him to death, so I'm going to put in the HE. And we're getting out spotted here, which is kind of annoying. And there he is. We're just locking on, not risking. And the other guy also is pretty much on HE splash damage kind of health. And there we go. 4 kills. And to be honest, he is almost dead. There's only 1 tank left. I'm guessing he's probably running away right now because there's 3 enemies left. And we're going to just rush him. Yeah, that was a stupid move. Don't know why I did that. And unfortunately, HE wasn't enough. And unfortunately, it's got around me. But my turret just quicker than he was. So we get the 5 kills. And almost 5,000 direct damage. Almost 2,000 assisted. As you can see, we've got an upgraded radio. We've got first class as well, so that's pretty good for a non-upgraded. Anyway, next clip is me bouncing off weasel toes. So here you go, bounce, and that I looked at the scoreboard, that didn't count as a bounce. And here we go, 5 tanks trying to kill 1 weasel toe, and ramming it, trying to do anything. I am on, as you can see, full health. So there we go, 1 hit into the damn tank. Right. Is this another one? I think we bounce on this one. So, killing shot. And I'm pretty sure that bounced. There we go, that bounced. That definitely bounced. But it doesn't actually count on the scoreboard as bouncing either. So, thanks Wargaming. And the next game, we're in the Reaper Scythe, the tier 8 mercenary tank, which is one of the Warhammer 40,000 tanks. It is the best out of all of them, I think. It's got a really big gun on it. As you can see, it's a little bit sluggish when it comes to acceleration and turning and things. It's quite big, but it is classed as a medium. I had a live oats game just previous to this, and my team, no one came in this direction, so it is nice to see a good amount of teammates come in this direction. Actually, it's a little bit unbalanced. There should be a few more towards the city, but never mind. Fluff that shot. But I kind of want to get into this particular area here at the beginning. Now, this also one downside of this thing is hasn't got the best gun depression, so I really do have to push up here. I don't know where that went. But we took a massive hit at the beginning of the game. Very annoyed so far. As you can see, we are losing. I'm trying to get my team just to attack. A lot of them just sitting on the railway tracks near the base, which isn't good. As you can see, yeah, just annoyed that I lost so much health at the beginning here. So we are getting assisted right now. We are pushing up and hopefully spotting up a lot of these guys. This guy is just coming over, put a massive hit into him. So like I said, this gun does a lot of damage. He is looking in my general direction. Now he's turning. Can we finish him off? Not quite. Didn't think my... but he does get himself killed. Not sure why he was doing that. As you can see, we are getting... This Iron Rain is getting close enough for us to spot him, which is a silly idea. Again, I don't really know what my team is playing at. They're just lined up behind the railway tracks. The team's a bit more equal, but this isn't for the fact my team are doing well. It's just the fact that the other team are doing just as badly. And there we go. We're getting a lot of nice assisted right now. And good thing, hopefully that Iron Rain should get out of the picture fairly soon. Looks like there's someone coming through the swamp. Terrible idea, by the way. Down to try to get round behind me and my other medium here. I have noticed him. I'm just getting ready to turn around at this point. So hoping that my teammates might push up and try to kill the guy in the middle, but it looks like he could possibly get shots into us right now. It's a nice shot into that guy. We're going to keep the Hesh in. Like I said, this gun is big and it's got some great Hesh rounds in this thing. Kind of hoping that hit, but yeah, a bit unfortunate it didn't. We could use a guy spotting up the field right now in the bog area, really. But it looks like our lights have already been taken out. That TD looks like he's not going to be pushing it anytime soon, so we're going to try to spot up some enemies for our guys at the back to actually do some damage, put some damage into. The guys come straight around. Obviously got Hesh in, not the best. But I don't forget this, I'd go for his engine deck. And we hit him, and we penned him, and we get a nice kill, our first kill of the game. It's 9 on 9. Very lucky for it to be 9 on 9 right now. As you can see, we've got over 2,000 assisted, which is not bad at all. Nice big hit into the side of that guy. He managed to give us his side. I pen that every day with this Hesh. Get some more assisted. So we've got about 4,000 combined here, guys. That is not bad for a tier 8 medium at all. Looks like there's not so many guys sitting at the back here now. Looks like my guys have decided, actually, we can actually take this. Let's actually push. A bit late, to be honest. Could have done this with this support a little bit earlier, but never mind, right? We'll just go with the flow. We'll push up along the railway tracks, try to outspot any of our teammate here. Most of our teammates are playing safe by the looks of things. There's a type, hoping to get a bit more damage on that guy. And of course, Ghost Shell. Luckily he bounces in return, else I would have been very annoyed. Playing peekaboo with him. He tries to get away. Of course, I don't finish him off. And it looks like some guys have come around behind us. We're going to go for them so we don't get encircled. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. He can't make up his mind. Kind of really annoyed, to be honest, about that Ghost Shell. That would have finished that guy off. I don't understand how it can be such a bad Ghost Shell, because it's Hesh, so it should at least splash. And we finish off the Iron Rain that put that one shell into us at the beginning of the game, which is nice. A bit of payback. Now we are winning this game. And he's just pushing there. We're not getting spotted now because there's not much that can outspot us. We obviously did Hesh in, so we managed to track him, which is good. But no one else is actually shooting him while he's doing that. Going for the lower plate. He looks away just in time because he would have shot me otherwise. He's got unspotted, but might as well take that shot, right? Now we can, like I said, we've loaded Hesh because that Tiger 2 is splashable. with with Hesh, so might as well put that in. And there's 3 TDs. There he is. And of course, we low roll, and he's left on 18 health there. Like I've been saying recently, honestly think Wargaming has made it a thing where the shell that can kill someone who's on a one shot always, or not always, but like 90% of the time, it either hits the tracks or bounces, even though it shouldn't really bounce, to give that guy one last opportunity to get a bit of extra damage, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, making it feel a bit more fair for that person, I suppose. I don't know. But I just seem to see my shots that, should finish off someone seems to bounce, or, and of course, there he is. We want to finish him off. There, we make sure that one is aimed in, and we get our 3rd kill. Well deserved and long overdue. I was expecting him to be dead by now, but apparently not. Like I said, there's 2 guys left. And of course, he pushes down just as we get around the corner, and possibly could have got a shot into him. Never mind. Hopefully, we should get this kill, right? We should get a 4th kill. Not much damage, right? But it'd be a big XP boost. So we almost got 6,000 combined, really. Or 5.5, I suppose. Yeah, no, actually close to 6. Yeah. Well, that was not bad. A pretty damn good game for this tank. And, well, as you can see, not good enough, apparently, because it's only a 1st class. So people are having amazing games in this thing, and warranted. It's a great tank. So our next one is another Warhammer 40,000 tank. It's the Teethbreaker. Not particularly good tank. It's a light tank, but it's a massive light tank. It does go very fast, but it doesn't really matter if you're this large. You're still going to get hit quite a bit. Its gun is a pea shooter, and it's not got the best pen, even with premium rounds, as you can see. Hence why I've put in all premium for this thing. And obviously, this game is a good game, else I probably wouldn't be showing you it. But this isn't like an exception. I don't normally have these great games in this thing. As you can see, this guy's not even looking in my direction. He's a tier 7, so we are penning most of his shots. We basically take majority of his health. I don't know I think this guy is AFK, and then he actually hits me. It's like, right, okay. So that was a little bit annoying. Not even sure what he was doing. I can see we've pumped out a lot of shots, but as you can see, we've not even got 1,000 combined at the moment. So you really do have to put a lot of shots into enemies to get a good damage output. Trying to just track him in place, to be honest. There's somehow a TD's got back there. Now I'm expecting him to come over and put a shot into me. So I'll go for a reload. As you can see, it doesn't actually take that long to reload. I think if you're going to probably bounce and miss a lot of your shots that you got put in to every round. But the potential damage output is quite high, but it's nowhere near that in reality. So obviously it works on, if you hit every round and you penned every round, this is the amount of damage you could do, but obviously that doesn't really happen. As you can see, we're only getting this because we're able to pen pretty much every shot. Don't know what this guy is thinking. Of course, can't quite finish him off. So we've got just over 2,000 combined damage, which isn't bad. A kill, and the teams are pretty equal. Not sure why my team is now pushing so much the other flank when the enemy is pretty much on our base. Not the best idea, but you know, it's a tier 9 light. We're trying to ram it. We do ram it. Put a good old hit into him, but of course he is now reloaded. I mean, he rams into someone else for some reason, and we put him out of his misery. But as you can see, we didn't come off that well. If he had 3 shells in that tank left, he probably would have killed us or got very close to. We're pretty much a one shot for the TDs in this game. There we go, and then we reload only just for a TD to get spotted up, which is unfortunate. As you can see, we just got about 4,000 combined, 3 kills, mainly tier 7s, and he's just fired, so I'm going to push this. We are bouncing off a tier 7 TD from the front. As you can see, we put a lovely shot into him. We go for another reload because it doesn't take very long. We put in food. One of the TDs is on the other flank, so all we're waiting for is the heavy, really, and there is the heavy. Not sure what he's doing. He's just going right out into the open. We're putting as many shots into the sky as we can. Yeah, there we go. Put a few more shots into the guy. But I'm expecting him to die because he's just out in the open there. Which is a shame. And yeah, there he goes. He's dead. And there we go. It's the tier 9 TD who we will probably struggle to pen even from the rear. Now he's just killed Tiger 2, which means it's just me and 3 other tanks, but we should be able to do it. He is pretty much on full health, I think. We're close to full health, but if we can get up behind him, we can try to wreck him as much as we can. He's on pretty much full health. We get spotted as well, and as you can see, we are not actually penning many of these shots. Tracking him in place, get a nice bit of assisted, and yeah, we get 5, close to 6,000 combined. That's one of the better games in this thing. Like I said, it's not particularly that good, but I do enjoy it. It is a fun tank. As you can, got first class there, not even mastery again. But yeah, nice game. And again, we've got another game in Live Oaks, and this is in the old Absolution. Even though it's been out for a long time, it's still quite OP, especially tier for tier. Obviously, tier 8s aren't going to have too much trouble with this thing. They still got to watch its gun if they're not paying attention to it and fighting someone else, and this thing is firing into them. It can do quite a bit of damage because it's got quite fast firing gun. As you can see, majority of our team have gone, well, up into the town area and camping on that little hill. Not the best idea. I'm not really wanting to risk pushing at this point. As tier 8 is looking in our direction. Yeah, we don't really want to be yeah, we're bottom tier in this game. He bounced off me, I bounced off him. That's fair enough. Just waiting to see what kind of happens. The thing is obviously if the enemy doesn't push this direction, we'll be fine. But obviously if they do, then it's pretty much game over. But it doesn't look like they do. Alright, we've got a medium, a light, and a heavy. So they should be spotting up majority of the enemy team if they are along those track lines. Doesn't look like there's many on here to support. So we're going to push in to support our team and try to get in behind. Oh, there is a tier 8 TD, a very dangerous tank back there. But yeah, we're not getting involved at the moment, really, are we? Which is a bit annoying. This guy's out in the open. That shot and nowhere near where I was supposed to be firing. And he's getting torn to shreds, that guy. So yeah, we've only done 245 damage so far. Not the best. Most of the teams we're both down to 10 tanks each. We want to help this kill this Wind of Arrakis, because he is a dangerous tank. He is a good tank. Hoping that he doesn't finish off our guy here. He does. I'm very concerned that I might get killed, even though he's on 18 health. We put in premium rounds. We just want to make sure we want to pen one round. That's all we need to finish off this guy. And there he is. And we're getting targeted by artillery as well, which is fun. Could there be worse things on our team that he should be firing at? Well, go for the tier 6. And he fires. And I take my opportunity to push. He, of course, splash damages me. We do finish him off. I'm not sure why that guy didn't fire. But very thankful he didn't. Trying to stick close to the bridge so we didn't get hit by artillery. Yeah, basically just think that he might fire randomly where he thinks I might pop up. So I'm going to take the long way around. Make it a bit harder for him to guess where I am. And there's the Tiger P, AFK. I'm going to try to... I'm trying to keep him tracked so that my allies can put shots into him. This guy is going to be a right pain. So we're going to push up. My shots fluffs. You know, this gun seems to just... If you don't fully aim it, just seems to not fire anywhere near where you're aiming at the moment. We're pumping shots into that guy. That guy's annoying me, but he is not taking any health off right now. Luckily, no artillery. Now, if finally get a hit into me, it actually pens me. Just going to farm this guy. Thing is, see what I mean? It's on 1 health. But yeah, now the majority of the enemy team is now pushing our base by the looks of things. So it's not looking good for us right now. I would say we're going to lose this game, mainly because of my team positioning. As you can see, we're now down to 6 versus 3. I don't know what happened here. I think I might have been getting a drink or something. Not the best time, I know. But also wanting to lose my sixth sense and basically get the artillery to shoot at something else. And again, he's just still looking at me. This guy really, really wants me. We managed to hit him on the move. Of course, bounce on that shot. Another shot into him on the move. He managed to hit and pen me. We've got artillery in the works here. Just ignoring the artillery because I think the game is pretty much over at this point. Of course, missed that shot. Managed to finish him off. Artillery comes in, does a tiny bit of damage, but we're going to miss our first shot. He's going to miss his. Just try and basically finish off the artillery. He's coming in towards me. He misses another shot. He could easily finish me off at this point because I'm only 100 health. And I'm thinking of going mainly towards the town. I'm guessing at this point, the enemy is going to be on me any second because obviously they know there's only 2 people left. They're going to be straight on to where they spotted me, but no, one of them's got into base. So I'm thinking, right, okay, that still means there's 2 enemy tanks pushing towards me. So kind of want to sit into a good position, and then 2 of them have got them to camp. Now 2 of them are tier 8 and 1 of them are tier 7, so they're basically all higher tiers than me. Basically Earthshaker could splash me with Hesh to death, so it's not really looking good. That still means there's 1 enemy tank still pushing towards me. I'm just thinking, to be honest, with 25 seconds, there's just no way of me getting back towards the cap. So I might as well take the loss, but survive at this point. I'm not, I'm really not sure why they camped. But oh well. Small mercies, right? We managed to make it into the top 3 on a losing game. That ain't bad. I'm more than happy with that. We come second, in fact. Anyway, if you did like the video, give it a like and subscribe, guys, because I'll be bringing you more replays like this in the near future. Anyway, goodbye.